Hello students, we all know about this chart. Actually, we had an introduction with it in class 10. Now, if we see this carefully, we just come to know about the real values of the trigonometric operators in the first quadrant only. Now, the question comes, what is quadrant? Now, this region is called first quadrant, this one is second quadrant, this one is third quadrant, this one is fourth quadrant. So what about the values of the trigonometric operators at the angle which are not in the first quadrant? So students, welcome to this video. Today we shall discuss about the real values of the trigonometric operators at the angle other than 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90 degree. At first I must tell you that we need the table which was taught in class 10. Students, you must know that these four quadrants are occupied by the operators separately. That means in the first quadrant the values of all the operators are positive. In the second quadrant the values of sine and cosec are positive. In the third quadrant tan and cot are positive. In the fourth quadrant cos and sec are positive. Let's talk about a random angle. Let's take 150 degree. Now we have to find that in which quadrant it is. To find that, we have to divide 150 by 90, and after doing that we will write 150 as 1 into 90 plus 60. So it is 1 into 90, so we have gone 90 degree. Then we will go to this quadrant, that is 60 degree. Otherwise you could have written it in this way, that 2 into 90 minus 30 degree. That is, we will go 90 degree twice, that is 1 and 2. Then minus 30, that means we will go backward. So by both the processes we came to know that this 150 degree is in the second quadrant. Now let's find what is sine 150 degree. So using our previous calculation we can say that sine 150 degree is equal to sine 1 into 90 degree plus 60 degree. Now students, watch it carefully, because 150 degree is in the second quadrant, and in second quadrant sine theta is positive, so that means we will write positive sign over here. And since this one, it is the odd multiplier of 90, so for this we will write cos, and this 60 degree will come here and it is cos 60 degree, and the value of cos 60 degree is 1 by 2. Now what about the other one? Because 150 can be written as 2 into 90 minus 30 also. So sine 150 degree is equal to sine 2 into 90 degree minus 30 degree. So for this case, just keeping in mind in which quadrant 150 degree is. So it is in second quadrant and it is sine, so it will be positive first, and because it is even multiplier of 90, so that is why, so we will write sine over here. So if it is even multiplier, it will be repeated, and it is 30, so we will take this 30 only and write 30. Do not take this sign. Now it is 1 by 2, and in both the cases the answer is same, and it must be. So two things we have to keep in mind, that is in which quadrant the angle is, and the multiplier of 90 degree that you have chosen is odd or even. So now I will tell you the changes of the operator because of the odd multiplier of 90 degree. So sine theta will be converted into cos theta, and the cos theta will be converted into sine theta. Similarly, tan will be cot and cot will be tan, and cosec will be sec and sec will be cosec. Let us find the value of tan 315 degree. So let's write 315 is equal to 3 into 90 plus 45. Here we have taken the odd multiplier of 90. We have taken tan at both the sides. Now we have to check in which quadrant this 350 degree is. Here 3 into 90, that is 1, 2 and 3. 3 into 90 plus 45. So that means this 315 degree is in fourth quadrant. Now this fourth quadrant is occupied by cos and sec. So that means this is not a quadrant for tan. So that is why we will put a negative sign in front, and because this is odd multiplier of 90, that is why we will take cot, and it is 45 degrees, so we will write 45 degree, and this is equal to minus 1. That is the answer. Let us find the value of cos 510 degree. So we know that 510 can be written as 5 into 90 plus 60. Now let us put cos on both the sides. Now 5 into 90 plus 60, so that means 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 into 90, now 60. That means this quadrant. So this is the second quadrant and this quadrant is for sine and cosec. So that means we have to put a negative sign because it is not a quadrant for cos, and here it is odd multiplier. So for cos we have to take sine. So let's put sine, and it is 60, so we will write 60 degree. So what is sine 60 degree? This is root 3 by 2, and it is the answer. So students, for your information, I must tell you that to check in which quadrant the angle is, for the positive angles we have to count anti-clockwise. Now to check in which quadrant the negative angle is, we have to start counting clockwise. Let us find the value of cot minus 225 degree. Now 225, that is minus 225 can be written as minus 2 into 90 minus 45. That means we have to take the nearest multiple of 90 and then we have to add or subtract. So we have taken 180 as the nearest multiple of 90 and then 45 has been subtracted from it to reach minus 225. Now we have put cot on both the sides. Because it is a negative sign, so we will count clockwise, and clockwise counting means we are counting in a negative manner. So that means we will count twice, 1 and 2, and it is minus 45. Since we are counting clockwise, so minus 45 will be directed to this direction. Now it is in second quadrant, and second quadrant is occupied by sine and cos. Sine and cosec. So that is why it is negative, because it is not a quadrant for cot. Now because it is even, so cot will be continued. So it will be cot, and I have told you we will just put this 45 degree. Now minus cot 45 degree is minus 1. Now it could have been written that minus 3 into 90 degree plus 45 degree. Because it is 270 is minus 270 and plus 45 is minus 225. So let us check in this way. First we will check the quadrant. So it is minus 3 into 90. So 1, 2 and 3. Now it is positive 45. So we will not go to this direction. We will go to this direction because it is positive, and positive means anti-clockwise. So it is showing that it is in the second quadrant. So that is why we will keep a negative sign in front, and since it is odd multiplier of 90, so we have to write tan for cot, and it is 45, so we will write 45 degree. So it is nothing but minus 1, and both the cases the answer is same. So let us find what cosec 680 degree is. Now 680 can be written as 7 into 90 plus 50. Let us put cosec on both the sides. Now we will check in which quadrant this angle is. Since it is 7 into 90, so we will count 7 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then 50. So this quadrant. So this quadrant is for cos and sec, not for cosec. So that is why we have to keep a negative sign, and since this is odd multiplier of 90, so you have to take sec, and this 50 will come here. So this is minus sec 50 degree, and since you don't know the actual value of sec 50 degree, so you have to use calculator or the logbook. So let us check the same thing using the even multiplier of 90. So we have taken 80 into 90 minus 40, which is equal to 680. First we will check in which quadrant it is using this multiplier. This 8 times we have to check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then minus 40. Because it is minus 40, we will go clockwise. So it is coming fourth quadrant. Now for fourth quadrant, it is not a quadrant for cosec. So we have to put a negative sign. And now it is even multiplier. So we have to continue with cosec, and it is 40, not minus 40, it is only 40. So we'll write 40 degree. So it is nothing but cosec 40 degree. So if you check in the calculator, so you will get the value of minus sec 50 and minus cosec 40 are same. I hope you have understood. If you understand the video, then tell me what are the values of these three. So thank you for watching this video.